Hey, YouTube and Facebook. My name is Denise White. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a licensed professional clinical counselor and I'm also a mindset strategist who happens to be a psychotherapist of 23 years. And I wanted to hop on here tonight and talk with you really briefly about the number one thing that you could change to boost your productivity. Now, do you ever have times where you just feel like you're so busy, so overwhelmed, and just frustrated because you're not seeing the results that you want? I get it. I have definitely been there. And you might feel at that time super stressed and just at your wits' end, and yet you continue to pile the pressure on because you're not quite sure what else to do. So you work, harder and harder and harder and longer, but then at what cost? I've been on the other end of not spending time with my family, not getting to do things with friends, not getting to straighten up my house. And that is not the reason that I became an entrepreneur. And I'm guessing many of you became entrepreneurs for the freedom as well. So, you know, um, the number one way to boost productivity involves making sure that you set both weekly and daily goals. Now, I start my weekly goals every Sunday. And the if you think about this, you wouldn't like hop in a car and just like usually you wouldn't hop in a car and drive aimlessly with no destination in mind, right? Well, the same rings true for your business. If you don't set goals, all right, then if you don't know the destination, then how will you ever know the path to the destination, right? So you've got to know what your goals are. You've got to know your weekly goals and your daily goals. If you don't set them, you will spend way too much time jumping from one task to the next, feeling scattered, feeling disorganized, and at the end of the day, not getting the same results that you would get had you prepared, and it doesn't take long, but had you prepared both daily and weekly for what your goals for the week are going to be. And then when you have those things in place, it's easier to say no to things that you know like are going to distract you and get you off course because you know what your target is. Once you know what your target is, you know what your weekly target is, then you know that anything that deviates from that is going to get in the way of reaching that goal, right? So it's imperative that you set a weekly goal, one that is attainable, all right? And then also your daily goals. When thoughts are all over the place, it sucks your energy, And so you you have to um, be very clear on your destination, like we talked about already. And to help you reach your goals, you have to break them down into smaller goals, okay? So that it's not so overwhelming. As a coach, as an entrepreneur, life can get really crazy between marketing and sales and clients and demands, and then all of the noise on social media is so distracting. So it is more important than ever for you to have direction and clarity and focus when it comes to making the goals for your business. So um, it helps. The other piece is that it helps your brain process your to-do list. When you break things down in little pieces, it helps your brain be able to wrap itself around exactly what you need to do. And when those goals are smaller and those little steps are smaller, then they're much easier for you to reach, and they really add up with time. So start by asking yourself, what do I want to achieve by the end of the week? All right, what do I want to achieve by the end of the week? And be as specific as you possibly can. And then ask yourself, and I would encourage you to jot this stuff down, all right? And then ask yourself, why do I want to achieve that? So what is your why for wanting to achieve that goal in 1 week? All right? And then you want to say, okay, well, why is that even important to me? Why is that goal even important to me? All right? Because that is where it helps you get your heart. That's where your heart gets involved. And it's more than just up here, and it starts to become about in here. And clients pick up on all of those things, right? All right, and then you want to say to yourself, what difference will it make once I achieve my goals? So, what difference will it make in my business, in my life, once I achieve those goals? Okay, and finally, after setting your weekly goals, what do I need to, this is breaking it down just daily, what do I need to achieve just this day? Just this day. That's the only thing we can control is this day. So, what do I want to achieve just this day? And every morning, and I am an early riser, but I encourage getting up or doing it the night before and setting your goals for the day. I think personally it's better to set them the night before because then when you wake up and have your coffee and you're ready to go, right? All right. So that is it. It is all about setting goals and those weekly goals and then those daily goals and making sure that they are achievable, making sure you know why you're doing it, right? And making sure that you don't deviate from it. Once you set your goal, you keep your determination, you don't allow distractions to get in the way, and you will see your business take off in a whole different way if you consistently practice this every single week and every single day. Okay? Again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Denise White, and I actually run a group called Unshakable Drive for Freedom on Facebook. It's a free group. Feel free to come over and join us. Introduce yourself if you come over. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about all the time in there for coaches. So, again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Bye.